What? I'm a thirsty boy. I was going through my Twitter bookmarks the other day, and I don't have many, but I found one, and it was about the worst interactions people have had on Grindr. I know I did a Grindr video a few weeks ago, and I said it may be my last, but, you know, if I was to have that as my last, I don't want to end like that. I don't want to end like that. It was kind of disappointing. Pretty gross, but also disappointing. So I'm hoping from the fertile minds of people who use Twitter, I'll find some gold today. And by gold, I mean things that make me sick and make me want to just leave and crawl up into a ball. That's what I'm hoping for. As a wench Lyra, let's see how it is on the other side of the coin. A bastard Lyra, I don't know. I assume that's what they'd call them back then, but who knows. I would also love to cut your skin with a knife. What? I need to know, what was the message that was sent for this guy to go, hey, I want to cut you with a knife. I want to skin you alive like a rabid deer. Let me at ya. Or is he just insane? He's probably just insane, to be fair. I would love to create an opening in you that is big enough for my erect penis. Ugh. Firstly, stop bragging, alright? I need to make it big enough for my erect penis. Okay, big penis, relax. What is the anal cavity not big enough for you, bud? Honestly, makes me sick. Also, the cutting with the knife, that makes me also sick. But the bragging, worse. No? Okay, well, you know. Then I would funk you in that opening. I think that was implied. I don't think you had to say that, but, you know, thanks. Like a pussy, and see your ruby red blood leaving your pale body. Why not like an asshole? Considering we're on Grindr, why does it have to be like a pussy? Leave pussy out of this, bud. As you submit to me and lay still while I'm fucking you hard. Yeah, you would be laying still, because you'd probably be dead from blood loss. I'm going to go ahead and say this guy's probably a necrophiliac. That would be my guess. And someone who should be put away. You know what? Maybe not even put away. I'm going to be more blunt. I think he should be killed. They say an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. So be it. Just saying this or texting would rather send electric shocks throughout my body. It would be so perfect. You and I have very different views of what perfection is. This sounds like it's out of a nightmare. But for you, it's perfection. Freak. Or maybe I'm the freak. Who's to say? I am. You're the freak. And so would most of society, I'd like to think, that you're the freak. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. See this hat? Who wears this hat? I'm not wearing a hat. It doesn't really work. To see my cum, see, it's hard for me to say cum out loud. It's one of those words. Say it in my head. I can read it in my head. See? Fine. I was fine with that. See my cum mixed with your blood leaking out of your pretty pale body. I mean, how was this the first one? How was this the first one? Couldn't we have started off slower? This is the first one in the replies. Couldn't have started off with like something a bit nicer? Like, I want to shit in your mouth. That one would still be gross, but better. I'm actually very close just imagining you in this position. You have something psychologically wrong with you if that's getting you close. That's nuts. Hope it's not too shocking for you. Oh wow, so kind. I hope it's not too shocking. What do you mean? Of course it's shocking. Are you insane? Hope this isn't too shocking. Of course it is. Talking about cutting a hole in the guy and then fucking the hole while he bleeds out. Of course aftercare is most important, and I would make sure you are physically and psychologically well after this. What do you say? What a sweetheart, what a kind soul. You know, after I cut a hole in you where you're bleeding out and I had fucked said hole that I've cut in you, I would make sure you're okay after it. I would caress your head and I'd patch up the wound. Probably badly, because I have no idea what I'm doing. After the cut, I'm just... I'm an amateur. But I would still do it. What a sweetheart, what a guy. Would you fuck if both wearing masks? Or wank? Why? What type of masks? Are we doing like medical masks, or are we talking like furry masks? Or like scary masks, like from Hot Dollar? You'd think about it, I think. You'd think about it if it was like a certain type of mask. Not a medical mask. I feel like that's kind of creepy, weirdly enough. Say I got the Joe Biden Trump mask out. Pot? I'm going out later to meet with someone who knows where you live. Wait. I mean, I'm assuming this is a threat. Like, is that supposed to be like, oh, I know where you live? Or is that like, I know where you live? Which one is it? I'll suck your dick for a pack of cigarettes. I don't think you have to do that on Grindr. You could just like go to a street corner. You know, people going past, I'll suck your dick for a pack of cigarettes. Eventually someone's gonna go, I've had a rough day. I need some stress relief. I feel like that'd be easier, you know? Street corner is the old-timey way of doing it, and I think it's the best way, alright? We don't need some multimedia way of sucking dicks and getting cigarettes. Just do it the way that God intended, from the street corner. Lol, what are you doing? Texting around, how about you? Slut. Sitting home with a mad bitch, so I'm just irritated. Too bad you're not super close to me. Can I have access to your album? A mad bitch? Lol, yep, dried up old mad bitch. You're talking about, like, does he have a wife or something? yeah, my old lady, she'd be dried up. She'd be old and dried up like a mad bitch, you get it. I'd say that's almost a you problem, but, like, you know, that's all I'm saying. She dry as hell? Maybe it's you. Maybe you're not the one wetting the whistle enough. Maybe the whistle's not wet because of you. Maybe her whistle is dry because of you. You get what I'm saying? Dookie Eater here, again, with the eating shit. It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. Time out. Time out. No more eating shit. Okay? See this? Time out. Game's over. It's so prominent, and I don't know why. What's so enticing about shit? What happened to you in your youth? Who did this to you? What happened as a child where you went, yep, that's my thing? Also, I still can never get used to the fact that it tells you how many feet away you are from someone. That's scary. Like, kilometers, miles, okay, righto. Feet? That's way too close. I couldn't even tell you how far 2,000 feet is, but I don't think it's that far away. Is anyone else sweating? I'm sweating. It's so hot in here. Stop laughing at my Looney Tunes ass bottle, please, alright? As I said, I'm a thirsty boy. I'm sick of filling up 600ml bottles. Instead, I fill up... It doesn't say, but it's big. It's big. Big enough for me. It's not a euphemism. And hot. Haha, thank you. I don't know what preceded this, but it seems to have started off well. They're complimenting each other. That's always good. What am I doing? I just feel guilty. How come? I have a son your age. Feels kind of wrong thinking you're sexy. Well, you just ruined it for everyone, didn't you? Why would you involve your son in this conversation? Why, when you're in an interaction with someone else, you're going, you're so hot, this, that, and the other, why does your son come to your mind? He should be the furthest away. He shouldn't be anywhere, he shouldn't even be in the back of the mind. He should be removed, thrown away. I wish I was a tiny little man so he can swallow me whole. I don't know, that's pretty good. You know what, that's the best one so far. I appreciate that one. That one's good. The rest has been appalling. The rest should be eradicated. But that, tiny little man, swallowed whole, that's kind of funny. The fact that you say this is one of your worst interactions shows me that you haven't had that many bad interactions, which is pretty good for Grindr, so I've seen. Horning? Yeah, not at the moment. Did you used to work at PF? Used to herk off in tanning bed thinking about you. First of all, why are you in a tanning bed? Secondly, why are you jerking off in said tanning bed? It just seems to be the wrong place to do that. Not a good spot to do that, I would say. My opinion, of course, but I'm right. Who up grinding they? Who up grinding? Who up grinding they? Who's up grinding? Who's up grinding they? Who's grinding they? Who's up grinding they? Who they grinding up? Who's gonna grind? I'm grinding. Who's grinding? Who's up there grinding? Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna do any more Grindr videos? You're an idiot. Just because I've stopped Tinder videos for the time being doesn't mean I'm getting off the Grindr train, alright? I'm grinding. I'm grinding hard. Like, just look at your face right now. Just look at you. Look at you. Your dumb little face. Oh, I thought you weren't. You thought wrong. Stupid, you're an idiot. You're such an idiot. Moron. Anyway, sorry for my outburst. Today we'll be looking at people's interactions on Grindr once again. This time it's not on Reddit though, okay? We're looking at Twitter. I know, crazy. What a change up. What a fastball instead of the usual. I saw this tweet a while ago, as you can see, the 6th of December, 2024, and it completely slipped my mind. Just fell out the back of my head. I don't know what happened, but I forgot about it. But I was looking through my bookmarks the other day and I found it again and I went, hey, that's right, I was going to do a video on people's interactions in this thread. That's what I'm doing now. I'm making good on my promise that I made to no one else but myself, and it wasn't really a promise. I was just like, oh, that'd be good to go through. I don't know why I'm giving you the background story. No one cares. Let's just read these, shall we? I would also love to cut your skin with a knife. That may be the worst sentence I've ever started off a video with ever. I'd love to create an opening in you that is big enough for my erect penis. I regret this already. Then I would fuck you in that opening. Well, it's kind of implied, isn't it? I mean, you just said, I'm going to open you up so it's big enough for my penis. You know, I don't think you need to really clarify. But, you know, thanks, I guess. Like a pussy. But aren't you gay? I thought that wasn't on the menu. Listen, I don't mean to be offensive, I'm just asking a question. I thought pussy was off the menu, but clearly it's not. Or maybe it's just like, oh, I hate pussy so much, I'm gonna fuck the opening that I've made in you like a pussy. Ugh, I hate that sentence that just came out of my mouth. Disgusting. I see your ruby red blood leaving your pale body as you submit to me and lay still while I'm fucking you hard. What a crazy way to start this video. I mean, it's not even done. There's still 2 more messages to go in this interaction. I don't even know if I want to read them. Yeah, I do. I will. Just saying this, or texting rather, sends electric shocks throughout my body. It would be so perfect. You know what would be perfect? If we put you in a hole somewhere so you could never be found ever again. I think that would be perfect, but let's continue. To see my cum mixed with your blood leaking out of your pretty pale body. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Does anyone know where this person lives? Can someone send someone around and shoot them? I'm actually very close just imagining you in this position. Hope it's not too shocking for you. What does that even mean? Hope it's not too shocking for you. Are you insane? Well, by these messages clearly, but are you insane? I hope I haven't shocked you by me saying that I would bludgeon you to death and then have an opening inside of you where there wasn't one before and put my erect penis in it. I hope I haven't shocked you. I would be embarrassed, you know, I would, if I have been shocking and or scaring you, I would be simply embarrassed. Colour me red, just like the ruby red blood that I've been describing coming out of your body. Of course, aftercare is most important, and I would make sure you are well physically and psychologically after this. What do you say? I think no matter what you did, this person psychologically would never be the same again. I don't think that's going to help, so you'd be screwed. If anyone ever said yes to this request, I think we should also put them in the hole where they are. Enjoy, hihi. My profile literally says no nudes, but I have to ask, is that a frying pan up your ass? Sorry, yeah, it was so hot, in terms of like, oh, that was sexy, like hot, or the frying pan was actually hot, you just finished cooking with it and you've shoved it up your ass. And I hope to God it's the holding part of the pan and not the cooking part of the pan, because 1, that would be just, would you even get it up there? 2, I imagine they would scold. I see. A friend bet me I couldn't do it. Haha, won me a tenner. $10. You got bet that you couldn't put a frying pan up your ass, and you did it. And the reward for that was $10? Get up your price, man. Like, go up. Way up. That should be at least 10 times 10, at least $100. Yeah, you may have enjoyed it, but still, come on. Okay, I didn't enjoy it. Well, you didn't even enjoy it, so what was the point of only getting $10? I'm maybe fixated on this, but $10 is not enough. And you didn't even enjoy it? Well, what's the point? A lot of people will do a lot for not much, you know, that's kind of frightening. One day you're going to be filled up with my Prince. Filled up with Prince, like the singer? That's the only conclusion I can come to, because what the hell would Prince mean? You're going to be filled up with my Prince. I mean, I assume he means like semen or something, but what fucking slang is that? You into it? My bro and I did stuff. Biological brother? Yeah, that's strange. He's hot. Oh! I'm so stupid. I should have asked that question. Is he hot? That makes it all better. If I had known that he was hot, then I would have been like, you know what? Fair enough that you shagged your brother. That's, you know what? Rules be damned. Laws be gone. Societal outrage bequeathed. He's hot. Let it happen. Sick freak. Dookie eater here. Not enough people, and I've said this many times, not enough people have shame anymore. They have no shame. It doesn't exist. Shame doesn't exist anymore. I'm not saying we need to go back to the 1950s being ashamed of yourself, but we need a healthy dose of shame in society. There's not enough. You shouldn't be able to go around and say, I eat shit. I like eating it. It's fun. No, you should keep that to yourself in a dark corner of some room, somewhere in a basement. That should not be out in the open like this. And you may say, oh, these are in DMs. No, you shouldn't share them with anyone. freak. You should take your shit eating to the grave, as far as I'm concerned. By G. Before we even get into this interaction, I like that the username is Love Huge Cock. You know, straight to what he wants, so I'll give him that. Get over yourself, you thick, picky queen. That's an all-time starter, I like that. Lose the discriminatory shit about age. It doesn't matter. Well, at a certain point it does. Getting anywhere below 18, it definitely does. If it gets anywhere below 18, it's criminal, so that would definitely matter. So you're wrong on that one. It depends on the person, you thick fuck. What do you think happens to the exact certain age then? You think people sprout a Zimmer frame and tentacles or something? You ageist thick queen. He keeps going back to that well. He loved that insult so much he used it like 3 or 4 times in just one small paragraph. So, I mean, to be fair, there's certain insults that I like and I use a lot, so I'm not gonna criticise on that part. Get over yourself, you arrogant twat. And it's not exactly like you were Mr. fucking 2024 yourself, is it? To be making ageist demands. Mr. 2024? Is a new superhero I haven't heard of? I'm confused, but also intrigued. I really need to know the context behind this. Like, what it was like? I don't date anyone over the age of 40 or something. Like, I'm confused. I really want to know what the context is behind it, but I'll never know. I'll never find out, and I'll have to live with that for the rest of my life. That I will not know the context of Love Huge Cocks outburst. I'm a crack smoking lumberjack. You interested? Well, I've got a few trees out the back that need to be done really quick, so sure. How much do you go an hour? Victoria. Oh damn. I know, an hour away. Haha. If I had enough gas money, I'd go kidnap you for a few days. And he knows what he wants, I guess. So, come on Telegram, it's better. Honestly, I found that everyone on there is a pedophile. Where's the problem? Where's the problem? I think the problem is that supposedly everyone on there is a pedophile. From just going off this, I haven't been on Telegram myself, but supposedly everyone on there is a pedophile. So I think that's the main issue. What are you not getting? How? I mean, you just said you're a pedophile, so having sex with young men or molesting children is the same thing. When I fuck you, what does that mean? I don't think they are the same. How would you even possibly, in the realms of life and earth and brain matter, pull that from one place and pull that from the other place and go, these two are the same thing? How have you got there? How have you travelled? How have you... hi, I know you're average, but I like average guys sometimes too. What a lovely backhanded compliment. That's definitely going to get you some, absolutely. I think you should try that with more people, you know, and see what happens. Would you cuck me to my sister? So he wants you to fuck his sister in front of him? What is with all the incest today? I know it's only been twice, but that's twice too many. You poop now, man. Who, me? Me, I now. I mean, listen, I'd love to, but I don't have one in the tank. It's all gone. I just realised this guy's name's Human Toilet, which disgusting. I still don't understand the whole getting shit on thing, or pissed on, whatever. I don't know where that could possibly come from. What has happened in your life for you to go, you know what? You know what really turns me on out of everything, you know, out of the human body? Anything on the human body could turn me on. Nope. It doesn't. It's what's inside that counts. And no, that's not some like nice thing where I'm like, oh, you know, it's the personality. No. I want to be shit on. What happens in your life for that to happen? What happens? How does that even occur? Who hurt you? It's grotesque and it pops up a lot on these interactions, and I don't care for it. Neither do most sane people, I think, so that's, you know, it's one saving grace, I suppose. Can I fuck that young ass? Well, that's where I ended. Who up grinding their bones into dust? Seriously, no one? Honestly, you people. If you're not grinding your bones into dust, you're not doing it right. Anyway, I haven't been on Grindr for a while. The Reddit, not the app. I haven't been on the app, you know. Not my thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not, you know. Boobs. Am I right? Fair enough. But I haven't been on the Reddit in a little bit, and, you know, I thought I need my bi-monthly dose of... Oh, I didn't really need to see that, but here I am. You know, you're thinking, why would you want to do that to yourself? Why would you want to put yourself through that? And I say to you, I'm a sadist. This one comes from Top Shelf Oral. I'll be the judge of that, alright? Not like that, I mean, like, I was thinking more oral health, teeth cleaning. I'm very big on cleaning my teeth. Hi, dick pic. Sorry, I didn't put the full stop in there. Hi, dick pic? You have 0 pictures. You almost have a nude pic as your profile, and you're offended someone asked to see it? Oh my god, this isn't Facebook. I'm good. I'll find someone less complicated. Good day. There may have been a slight outburst in there, but at least they wished you a good day, so I'll give them points for that. If you're ugly, just say that. This is the sass I like. You know, there's not enough sass on this app. Not enough sass as there should be. Looking for oral giving and receiving. Sucking dick is in right now. Need oral service or a muscle bottom. Can someone help me carry a mattress and bed frame down to my apartment? People be like, oral this and oral that. Well, can someone take my bed frame and mattress downstairs? Because it's heavy and I'm only a small boy. Now this is what the app should be used for, you know. Odd jobs around the house. When I hear grinder, I think of the thing that you do with the thing on a bit of stone or something. I'm not very well versed in the trades. I mean, this is the place to go for it, to be fair. I mean, you need a couple of strong boys in a quick hurry to take a mattress and a bed frame down. They might ask for something in return after, but, you know, if you're willing to provide, I'm sure they're willing to service. You can fuck what is in condoms. Like, what is in the you can... Yeah, I mean, well, I get, yeah, okay. I mean, sure, there's really nothing in there, to be honest, but 3 question marks? I said condoms first meet. Yes, I think you don't understand what I'm asking. You can come fuck me as in condoms now. Oh, as in he's like, you can come and fuck me with a condom now. Although I think that's what he's saying, I don't really know. Don't have to clean arts if it's with condoms. Well, I mean, no, I'm not privy to the facts of the matter, but I feel like that'd be still a good thing to do. Just a nice gesture, sponge it up, bit of soap, water, that'd be good. This guy's name's just Howdy. It's more of a greeting than a name, but you know, each their own. There's been worse. I'm making a complaint to Spotify. They don't have you as the hottest singles of the week. From what I've seen, that's a rarity on here. Pickup line? Usually it's like, hey, show us your cock. There's never any, hi, how are you, what's going on? It's always, cock please. Haha, cute. How many times have you used that though? A few, but only to guys I'm interested in. Well, that's nice, boy Howdy. I feel like you're too pure for this app, but good luck. Fancy a drink at my place, please. You are invited to come over, please. Come over, please. Thank you. He may be desperate, but he uses his manners, so I'll give him that. Well done, unnamed specimen. Account banned. What the hell do you have to do on here to get account banned? Like, I feel like you have to do something completely heinous to get yourself banned on here. I've seen things. I've seen things on this Reddit. What do you have to do, like murder someone on camera to get banned on here? Nice R's. Thank you. Yeah. You know, if no one else is going to compliment you, you got to compliment yourself. I appreciate that. That's fair enough. Pics. Face. Sounds like Tinder's the app for you, since you were so interested in seeing someone's facial lamau. Yeah. Why would you want to see what someone's face looks like? That's ridiculous. What are you, stupid? Dumb? Idiot? Moron? Well, you don't have any pics up. I do, and your first message is asking me for pics. Once again, go on Tinder to see face pics. This is Grindr. I think you're on the wrong app. I have a feeling this dude's trying to extort you for money. So it's probably a good idea you don't send him pics. I would advise against that. Okay, please don't think bad of me. Water sports, incest, and some zoo fun. That is a sentence that I am 99.9% sure has never been uttered in the face of reality ever. What the hell is water sports incest? I'm just making up things now. What is that? Is water sports incest like what, a brother and sister water polo duo having sex? I don't know what that is. And what the hell is a zoo fun? Are you going to the zoo? I have a feeling it's not going to the zoo and having fun, but you know, I'm hoping in my heart of hearts that's what you mean, that you just want to go and see a panda or a giraffe or a tiger and, you know, have fun while doing it. I hope that's what it is. It's probably not, but I hope that's what it is. It definitely isn't, but I hope it is. I hope it is. Well, when I was in Mexico, I saw something intriguing. I watched a person in a bar get fucked by a canine. I should have known. I should have known. That's on me. That's on me. I should have known it wasn't innocent. I just knew it. I'm still more intrigued about the water sports incest, though. I kind of want to know more. But at the same time, finding out what zoo fun is, I'd I don't think I do. Maybe I'm done asking questions. No more questions from me. I'm just zipping from here on. Please don't stop talking to me. Well, do they have a choice? Do they have a choice? I don't think so. I feel like, let's have zoo fun. I saw a guy get fucked by a canine in Mexico. You've given him no choice. Okay, that's when you go, put the phone down. No more zoo fun, canine sex, water sports, incest. What do all these words mean? Can I ask you something? Sure. Do you want to play with me? Do you want my address? My mummy says it's okay to come over and play if it's okay with your mummy. Okay, so go ask. I want to get raped. No, I don't. That's okay. Real rape. Unplanned. Beaten up. Forced to perform. Pounded hard. Tied up. What happened to you? What happened to you? Why? What happened in your life that led to this point where you're like, hey, I want to be raped? Did you hit your head? You fall unconscious for many minutes and then come back to consciousness? Did the oxygen not reach your brain for many minutes? What happened to you? Gagged, then hear him saying, please stop. Wait, aren't you the one get... Enough questions. I want an iPad. That's normal. Kind of. People want iPads still these days? Really? I mean, you know what? Better than whatever the fuck he was saying before, so... You can have an iPad. I will not be buying it for you. I don't have that kind of moolah on me right now, but I'm sure if you ask Santa, because Santa is very real, and it's coming up to Christmas, I'm sure he'll get you one, probably, if you've been a good boy. Okay, so write that on your list and stuff it in your stocking. I like that. It's not a euphemism. I was being for real. Shut up. I have a post on showyourtinydick.com. There are sides of the internet that I never even envisioned before. Showyourtinypenis.com is one of those places. Am I surprised? No, it's the internet. Would you please post my name in a comment there and make fun of me? If you search the website along with "I love being rejected and laughed at for having a tiny penis," you'll find it. Some things to talk about. Me sucking dick at glory holes. Oh, okay, so he likes to be humiliated, I see. That's, okay. Have fun. It's at your own expense. I'm not going to judge. Although I already have. But I won't do any more judging. I'll, leave that up to the others. Damn, you're cute. Never mind. You're just a snob. I don't even know why I even bothered messaging someone like you to begin with. You're just like everyone else. Shallow as fuck. Guess I'm just a poor judge of character for trying to talk to someone like you in the first place. It was a mistake. I'm better off just not knowing you and forgetting you even existed from now, which won't be hard, so see ya. I won't bother you again. Bye. And you know what? What a valid response. What a valid response from not getting a message back. Huh. I think that's my favourite type of getting rejected, is when they're like, huh, wow, silly me for trying to put myself out there. How dare I? Dating these days is so hard. Everyone's so shallow. Seriously, am I the only real one out there? Damn. It's like, alright, there's the drama I was looking for. There's the sass. Where's that been, huh? There should be more of that. More of that. That's why every rejection on that app should be, alright? A little bit of sass, a little bit of snark, a little bit of attitude. That's my only request. Oh, and also, you know, stop saying you like being shit on. That's grotesque. No one likes that. Meh. Question mark? Sort of fun? Pony rides and ice cream? What? You're as confused as me. I don't know what's going on. Why did we start in the middle of a conversation? Or did we? Are we in the middle of a conversation? I'm confused. Did he just send meh? I need more context. I hate when there's not enough context. Give me more context. You want to eat Nana's cunt? No. No, I don't. What is wrong with you, mate? Huh? Pissed and stoned. And Nana's shaking that dirty clam all about. Right. Like the cunt slut that she is. Anyway, let's move on. But why are we talking about Nana and a clam? Ugh. I think that's enough weed and alcohol for you, alright? Okay. Do you always talk about Nana's every time you're pissed and stoned, or is it just this time? If it is, maybe you should think about laying off it. I don't think it's a good conversation starter, or just conversation in general. I think you should keep that one to yourself. Hey, Cockpick. That's someone's name? Someone was born and named Cockpick. I mean, that's got to be one of the worst names ever. They never stood a chance. Their parents should be sued. You need to explain that profile picture right now. After you send a cockpick. Oh, send a cockpick. That makes more sense. Because I don't think any self-respecting parent would name their child Cockpick. There's plenty of shit names out there, but Cockpick seems a bit far. And also illegal. Oh, and that's the profile picture that I was talking about. I don't Now, most people, they, you know, do something, you know, like a nice photo to show off who they are. But no, you decided with that. I mean, good luck with that. I don't think it's going to work for anyone, but you never know. There are very strange people out there. Fart in my mouth. And that's where I'm going to end it. I knew there had to be one. There had to be one. There hadn't been any today. There was no one asking for feces in their mouth, or to be farted in the mouth, or farted on, or shat on. I was waiting for it. And finally, there it is. And I think that's the perfect way to end it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. For whatever reason, like and subscribe. And whatever dating app you may be on, if you are on a dating app, don't be like these people, okay? Don't message people and say fart in my mouth, because it just won't work for you and you'll look like a fool. So, you know, I think they're two good reasons. If that's your thing, keep it to yourself. No one wants to hear about it. So yeah, good luck to you and good riddance. Alright.
Shifty Drongo. I love Shifty Drongo.